Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Bell Hill Saga, which I think is going to end up being episodes 5 and 6, I do believe. Wait, 1 and 2. The other thing we recorded, that'd be 3 and 4. Yes, this would be 4. 4 would be 5 and 6. Yes, it would. I'm bad at math. All right. Last time we fought Michael Voorhees. Pretty cool. I believe Matsumura Kouta. They got an armor power up that's going to be used in this episode. So this is fun, and let me set the scene. Monday, the day after the events of the first 4 episodes, we see our heroes in Mr. Ishihara's history class. In Mr. Ishihara's history class, eagerly ready to show off their experiments. The dejected teacher, Mr. Ishihara, sighs and then speaks to the class. All of you did your projects on the new superheroes. Here's the thing. I'm giving all of you D's because you did the assignment, but you clearly did it last minute because they showed up Saturday, okay? They showed up Saturday, and they had 2 big giant robot fights, which was admittedly cool. Okay, now there are only 2 of you who did real assignments, so I'm going to call up Marty. Marty can come first to talk about his experiment. Marty can come his experiment. Oh, it stopped. Why'd it pause? Paused on me. Why'd you crash, boy? There we go. There you go. It paused on me. Crashed there for a second. We're back. Okay, Marty, a chunky kid in black clothes, speaks in front of the class. I would like to discuss with all of you the long history of UFO sightings in Bell Hill.
Oh my god.
As you know, since the 1940s, this place has been a hotbed for all kinds of supernatural activity, from hideous monsters to my personal favorite, the living UFO. Is it a creature? Is it a UFO? Marty, stop talking. You get an A. But I wasn't done with my presentation. I don't care. You're good. You did the project. Okay, let's see. Who did the group one? Alright, Ty, Jay, Maru. Come on up. Who's your old man? Red turn.
He's my estranged uncle, Igor.
Pink turn.
Yeah, it turns out he knows a thing or two.
Blue turn.
I lean over to Ty and Maru and I ask real quick, what did we prepare for our presentation? Because we didn't actually film anything, guys. We were kind of busy.
Narrator turn. Johan turns to Jay. Don't worry, I got this. He's like, is it Thai funny, you guys? You know, no, I am not his estranged uncle Igor. I am Johan Fenton, the owner of the Bell Theater. That piece of shit. I have restored it, but are they allowed to talk like this at your school? This is very rude children. But anyway, I enjoyed the Bell. Anyway, I run the Bella Theater. It is a wonderful place. Tonight we are having movie marathon of all the classics: The Wolfman, the Dracula, the Mummy, the Gillman, all the perfect ones. Are there any questions about the restoration or the history of the Great Bella Theater? No one raises their hand. Okay, well, maybe I could have these kids tell you more about the Bella Theater. Take it away, funny man Ty. Red turn.
If you did come with us to the theater later today, or next week, or hopefully soon, you'll know the aesthetic of old meets new in this modern horror age. Very lovely.
Yeah, gosh, there's only half of what the regular turn would be, or the regular light turn. Which one would be?
What'd you do? What turn do you want to make?
I was gonna do something that looks like a light. That sounds like a light turn, but it probably isn't.
What is your intention?
Okay, I'm gonna take the turn to either demand someone pay attention or ask why I don't take it seriously by telling people that we'll hope more people pay attention to this theater like Bell Hill used to.
That counts.
Okay. Perfect. Okay.
Is it all right to point out that Johan was a previous owner of the Bella Theater? Okay.
Can you point that out, sir?
Yeah. So I also want to. Okay, so I want to point out that he was the previous owner of the Bella Theater, and also would be very knowledgeable about the entire history of Bell Hill in general, having lived here before. Also, the fact that he's older than us and probably Dirk.
Older than us and probably Dirk.
yeah, he's a well of knowledge, and I try to get that across to the class.
Okay, cool. That's your emotions you're bringing to them.
Yes.
Okay. They the class remains silent. Do appear more interested in the concept of going to the Bella Theater. Mr. Ishihara turns and he goes, "All right, I'm gonna give you guys a B because you did say this was going to be a video project. There you go. But you get the best grade in the class."
Wait, but what about Marty?
Well, you get second best grade. Okay.
You gave him an A.
Moving on to the next thing. While the kids continue to discuss their grade in Mr. Ishihara's class, meanwhile, on the other side of town at Dark Studios, Samantha, mistress of the dark, and her henchman, the Tomb Keeper, look through a Rolodex of monsters, trying to figure out which one would be the right one to take on the current regime of monster freaks. Okay, so what do we have? We have... Do the voice! Okay, I'll do the voice. We have... Eldritch of the Untold Plane. He's too expensive. Next one. We have... Elgor of Many Blades. I don't like him. He smells. Next one. We have Marty the Living UFO. I've never heard of him. Bring him in. Marty's dad, after some time passes, Marty's dad, also named Marty, enters the offices. Today's the day you find out other people in this town are monsters too, guys. Did you really think just you?
No, I'm getting flashbacks to the Boy Meets World where Minkus and Minkus Jr.
Oh yeah, Minkus and Minkus Jr. Oh yeah, no, Minkus.
I'm getting both flashbacks.
Alright, so Marty's dad enters Samantha, Mistress of Darkness's office. She has it set up very nicely with bowls of fruit and water ready for him. Marty Senior, take a seat. Let me talk to you about a few things. So, how you doing, Marty? You've literally never talked to me in any time. And the last time I wanted to be part of the super cool war, you were like, no, the living UFO is stupid. The living UFO doesn't make any sense. Wow, how am I a living monster in a UFO? No one's ever heard of that creature before. It's almost like I'm from another planet, isn't it? Fair point, Marty. I was a dick to you in the past. But this time, I'm willing to reward you in more than just a place in my army. Okay, what do you want to reward me? How about a 3-picture deal? You interested? I'm still here, aren't I? All I need you to do is... dispatch the monster freaks. You mean the guys that stripped godlike power away from you? That doesn't seem safe. Do you want the money or not, Marty? I am pretty strapped for cash. Well, then it's a deal. Let's shake on it. Marty Sr. and Samantha shake on it. The room spins. The room fills with wind. And light, and a demonic light surrounds their handshake. What was that? Oh, it's just so you don't go back on your deal. Back at the Bella Theater, after school, the kids help Johan prepare for the big monster movie marathon happening later today. There you go, right turn.
I'm still gonna punch Marty in the face. I don't care. I hate this grade. I'm gonna punch him in the face. God.
No, let's not get any. Let's not get crazy here. Let's not get crazy here. I'm sure each of us in class got what we deserved.
Is it fair to say that this is the same report that Marty has presented in like previous classes over and over again?
You could assume that, sure. It's history project.
So he only got an A because it was well rehearsed, I'm assuming. Because everybody else did a report on us, you guys. Take the B and also take the fucking fame.
We're loved. We're legends.
You know, I agree with Jay. You know, you gotta take the good with the bad. I mean, when I was a monster freak, they did not like us at all. Let me tell you, it was like, oh no, more monsters are coming. But we were wearing cool spandex, so I don't know. How they couldn't tell the difference. People see what they want to see. Okay, now I'm gonna need you guys to go into the basement and bring me all the bags of uncooked popcorn. Red turn.
I don't mind that, Johan, but let's understand your color is not represented. He has a fan base already, and people like someone came to school dressed as pink. Where's my representation? I'll grab your popcorn, but where's my representation?
If it makes you feel better, I'll dress in red.
It probably didn't help that you shouted out, "Do you like feet?" in front of everybody. I mean, the dive was cool. You could have said something else, though.
I don't know that catchphrase regrets either.
Ty mumbles to himself as he goes to get the popcorn. Maru and Jay were going to follow him, but I know I'm a bad narrator. I'm such a bad narrator for forgetting my cast. But anyway, Jay and Maru see a person at the door. See a person knocking on the door. Sup, dude. I thought this was your movie marathon. Come on, man. It's 5 o'clock. Said you're supposed to open. What's up, dudes? My dudes. Pink turn.
Oh, hey, it's Marty. We're not ready, but feel free to wander around. You might want to stay away from Tide, though.
Blue turn.
Like, we have to deal with this guy at school, and now we have to deal with him here. Does sci-fi even, like, mesh with monster movies?
I can do.
Like, isn't that like a whole separate genre? Why would he even be here?
I'm gonna cut that as point out the obvious. That's very interesting. Anyway, so Ty comes out of the basement holding 2 bags of popcorn and sees Marty's visage through the glass.
Don't let him in! Don't let him in! Don't let him in!
Pink.
Considering my options here, on one hand, it would be nice to it'd be fun to see Ty explode, but that does put a concern on Marty's safety.
Show a soft spot for the wrong person at the wrong time.
Jay, what do you think?
So, we couldn't afford hospital. We definitely can't afford bail. I think... Okay, so we were supposed to open at 5. What time does the movie marathon start?
6:30.
Okay. Do we already have a theater set up?
Yeah, it's all done. Like,
Okay.
It's been magicked into existence. It's all good.
Okay.
You just have to make the popcorn, take the tickets, and count the money.
Okay. So I tell Maru to distract Ty.
Even though I already see him.
Maru is tasked with waylaying you, and I process Marty's ticket payment, and I tell him that we've only just started getting everything ready. Concessions won't be available for a little while longer. He's welcome to wait in the theater. Just keep out from underfoot of the staff.
Okay. Maru goes over to distract Ty. Ty is now having an angry conversation with Maru, and Jay decides to let Marty in. Marty, excited, enters. This is gonna be so sweet. I haven't seen these movies in forever, and oh my god, we actually get to see them on the big screen. It's gonna be so tight. It's gonna be so super tight. How you doing, Jay? I haven't seen you since we haven't hung out since the 7th grade. What's happening, man? Blue turn.
I feel the evil eye gaze. Well, Marty, it's been a while, yeah. How have you been?
I just been same old. I've been doing my super cool UFO watching. I have yet to see the living UFO, but I'm certain it's around the corner. Of course, I like my dad to be. Of course, I like my dad's always off on business. I never know what he's doing. He always comes home with a smile on his face. Whatever he does makes him happy. Except my mom. Oh, my mom. She's got diabetes now, so that's not really a lot of fun. Who's that tiny old man? Pink turn.
All right, so right now I'm downstairs with Ty, right?
No, you and Ty has the bags of popcorn. You're like both like he's out. So Ty has the bag of popcorn on your shoulder. You're just like talking to him.
Okay.
You're trying to do.
Okay. All right. I know what you saw. I know what you saw. Just keep in mind, he doesn't like feet.
Wait, are we making this a thing? Red turn.
Will you stop talking about it? You love that commentary. Let's be honest. My dive kick. You love that shit.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I guess I'm just regretting the first time I summoned my back.
No one's talking about your feet.
Oh, here we go. This is tempered clouding judgment.
I'm not talking about feet either, but
The town is.
Jay fails to stop Marty from walking over to Johan, who, by the way, is very close to Ty and Maru. Maru insulting Ty did not help him. Ty is not only angry right now, but he's carrying something heavy, so he's exhausted and angry. And Marty begins having a conversation with Johan. You're that tiny little dude from the thing. So you're on the theater? That's pretty sick, dude. I think I saw you in the background on those YouTube videos with the monster freaks. Do you know him? I don't. I see the YouTube I was just happened to be there because I was having a job interview with Ty, so that's why I was in the vicinity, because you know that is Ty's neighborhood. That makes a lot of sense. Dude, the monster freak's so cool. The red one's my favorite. He's so sick. He's like a vampire, and he's got this giant bat mech that does sick ass dive kicks. It's so cool, you guys. So anyway, what's the first one just gonna be? I really hope it's Frankenstein. We are going in order of production, so I think it's Dracula that's going to be first. Okay, cool. Sweet. Oh shit, Mario, what's happening, bro? Red turn.
Hi, Marty. How are you today? Do you enjoy our modern amenities?
Oh, by the way, that was a great presentation in class earlier. I don't know about these two. Judging by these two, though, it might not be the first time you've said it. I know I've heard it twice, but still.
I go over to Ty and I lighten his load. I take away the heavy objects that seem to be destined for Marty's head away from him. I bring them over to the concession stand to get them. Get them started.
Okay. Jay takes a bag and begins to pours it into the machine, getting it ready to for popping into popcorn. Jay places the other bag underneath the concession stand and stares daggers into Marty. Maru's Maru. He's just chilling. Johan begins to take tickets as more people arrive. And I'm going to go ahead and use my narrator powers to just move time forward. The movie, I'm just going to go ahead and skip over the whole movie marathon. That happened. It was not the success that Johan was hoping for, but he made money, and that's good. But he made money. He didn't make back his money buying back the Bella Theater, mind you. But he made some money. Everybody seemed happy and willing to enjoy some old school cinema, and they walk outside into the brisk fall air of midnight as 5 people exit the theater talking about what a great time they've had. A whirring heard through the sky. The 5 randos who exit look around to each other as if they can still hear the and then a giant dubstep noise as a circular light surrounds them and they are being lifted up into the sky. The crowd inside the theater screams in terror as they watch 5 people rise up into the air, and then the light shuts off. A large whirl is heard as what apparently is an orange crustacean-like creature with the lower half of his body being a UFO and the upper half of his body being a crab man flies away into the distance. Marty, with stars in his eyes, speaks softly. It's finally here, you living UFO. I wonder if the monster freak guys are gonna fight him. Oh, that'd be so sick. I can talk about it on my conspiracy YouTube channel. Johan, standing next to the team, turns to them. I think that was the thing Marty was talking about. Red turn.
Crabs. Had to be crabs.
I think I will follow Marty's conspiracy theories videos.
right now.
I think I'm gonna subscribe to Marty.
So that happened. Also, not only crabs, space crabs. What alien species is crustacean?
Well, there's that character from the Ben 10 series.
Right, but like, do they come from like an underwater planet or like?
I mean, the sea is their ocean.
Well, yeah, but like, also like.
And you're I'm going to count your over-analyzation as failing to react because you need a point. So, Blue overanalyzing things because he's completely shocked that Jay Blue, he's completely shocked that, holy crap, Marty's right. Holy crab, Marty's right. Maru and, I don't know, I'm just loving this. Go find Marty. Dude, did you just see that? Everybody's freaking out. So super sick, you guys. Red turn.
Oh yeah, no, totally, Marty. Your thesis on space crabs was right. We also got 5 kids abducted. You're not upset?
Okay, 1, you earned yourself the subscriber, Marty. And 2, someone needs to do something about this.
Mean this because like he's been talking about this since the 7th grade. Since the fucking 7th grade with that god awful lisp of his. And then yeah, and so like he hasn't had any sort of like definitive proof, which is why everybody kind of just like ignores him. So that was fucking definitive proof. Why didn't we have this over the last 20 years?
Hold on, wait, what's your math real quick? Hold on, back up. 7th grade, since 7th grade.
Yes.
20 years later. What?
No, he's been talking about the living UFO, and he's been referencing articles and stuff from 20 years ago.
From 20 years ago?
Yes.
Okay.
So the living UFO existed prior to us being in 7th grade, is what I'm saying. Okay. So, assuming it's been around for about 2 decades, why hasn't anyone else except this?
You can say the word.
It's not appropriate though. Why hasn't anyone else but this guy seen it or talked about it? Is what I'm now interrogating Marty.
What? Oh, I'm the only one who cares. That's just kind of it. I mean, look, I've never actually seen it, but this one really cool time, I had a dream that, like, when I was 5, that my dad was the living UFO, and he, like, transformed from, like, the living UFO into my dad. It was, like, kind of like something out of, like, a 1960s sci-fi movie, where, like, the living UFO just kind of, like, faded away as if it was, like, 2 forms of footage placed on top of each other, and then it was my dad. But I was just dreaming. That's crazy stuff. My dad's not an alien. That'd be so super crazy. Because then that would make me like part alien, and like what the hell does that actually mean, you know? Because like if I couldn't have the ability to fly, like if I was half alien and stuck as a human with a lisp, I'd probably kill myself. I'm not gonna lie. So anyway, but if you guys would love to know more about the living UFO, I do have a comprehensive playlist of videos on my YouTube channel. It's super sick. Red turn.
We'll subscribe. But Marty, this is dangerous. You need to go somewhere safe. We need to find the appropriate authorities, right guys? We need to go and find the appropriate authorities to find this. Kids, note, are you going to make him the 4th Ranger? Please don't make him the 4th Ranger. No. I feel set up for the 4th Ranger.
But I would very much like him to be a supporting.
Oh, no. He's your Vulcan skull.
A what?
He's your Vulcan skull. Oh. He's going to be there forever. But he's not going to be on the team.
Because I can imagine, I can imagine being the 4th Ranger and all of us being, like, very happy but very annoying. Having him on our team, like, he's on our team. We can't help it.
No, there's only one Ranger I plan to play. And that's going to be sometime down the line.
Okay, yeah, definitely. I can see Johan's character Johan's powers being inherited. I can see that. That's in the original, in the foreshadow, right?
Yeah.
In, the flashback.
Yes, well, we have to call the authorities and hide in safety.
Well, it was nice seeing you, Marty. Looking forward to your new video now that you have a non-dream sighting, personal sighting of the living UFO, and also other eyewitnesses to back you up.
Thanks, guys. That's really sweet. I'm not gonna lie, it's gonna feel really good. I'm already up there with 1 million subscribers, so I'm happy to get 1,000,003. So that's pretty sweet. So you know what? I see some fine mamacitas over there. I think I'm just gonna chill out in the lobby and not get abducted. You guys. So the team sit in Johan's corner off, crowded together on his screen, watch a YouTube video that Marty made a while back on certain location sightings of the living UFO. Who is the living UFO? Where is the living UFO? Auto captions are turned on, and Jay turns on auto captions, and for some reason all the S's are SH's. Too much time on their hands.
Hands or like a decent sense of humor.
Oh gosh, I hope.
Big turn. Let's go, big turn.
Oh gosh, look at those auto captions. I hope he doesn't tell us to sit down at any point of this video.
Red turn.
I'm gonna feel that way if he makes a video about how he likes me. He makes that one video, I'm gonna shit myself too.
Several sightings have been around the globe. We've seen him in Angel Grove, California. We've seen him in Mariner Bay, Oregon. But here in Bell Hill, Washington, there have been 5 total sightings. One in the abandoned warehouse district. 2 near my neighborhood. 3 at Lookout Peak. 4 it's like a YouTube list, kind of like a Watch Mojo thing. It's like every time a number comes up, it's like 4, 5. And 5, my personal favorite, because that's where all the hot mamacitas hang out, the Bell Hill Spa. Now, that's the end of my video. I'd like you all to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'm really sorry I haven't been posting any right-wing conspiracy videos lately. But, like, first of all, the libs have taken over YouTube. And, you know, it's just not safe to do that stuff right now. So I'm just going to keep it low and talk about aliens and monsters for a little bit. Yeah. Let me tell you something. 2016 is a rough year. 2016 is going to be a rough year for conservatives, let me tell you. Right, red turn.
Breathe time, breathe.
How terrible can I make Marty?
So that was so from that 10-minute video, all I understood was 5 locations and when that's his lisp, not his actual word. He's been lisping shit for the entire time. But we have 5 locations. Also,
I'm just wondering how we were able to safely watch a video for 10 minutes. Be using that time for something else.
So now you guys see why I stopped talking to him. It wasn't the UFO shit. The UFO shit was tame compared to all the other crap he started talking about in the 7th grade. Also, out of the entire state of Washington, all 5 sightings are in county limits. Just pointing that out.
Well, you know, that narrows things down. Tell you what, we'll flip on the news. Maybe they'll flip on the local news. Maybe they're talking about it. Johan flips on the local news. The news anchor talks about it. Well, Diane, as you can tell, there have been several abductions around Bell Hill from what appears to be a giant flying crab monster. More like it's kind of a centaur, really, like a UFO crab centaur. It's weird. It's weird, but not out of the ordinary ever since Saturday, which we will now call Monster Saturday. No one told me to call it that. What? Anyway, right now, an abduction is happening at Lookout Peak. Ladies and gentlemen, it appears that I am being abducted. Everybody, please, turn on your phones, turn on your TV, everything you do. Tell my wife I love her. And I think that settles it, guys. They're at Lookout Peak. Red turn.
Alright guys, we have a location. Let's ignore Marty for a second. This is going to be a great distraction. Let's go ahead and suit up, guys, and let's suit up.
You don't seem to be in the mood. I'm sure you'll get back into the mood when you're in the costume.
I mean, we very nearly got a holiday named after us.
We have a holiday now. It's on Twitter. I see the Twitter feeds.
Follow it.
Yep. All right, they're in. All right, they enter the van. They're heading to Lookout Peak.